In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my favorite terrain moving glitches that we've done on the channel. We've done a handful, and I wanted to highlight some of my favorite ones. Some of these are absolutely insane, so you guys have got to stay tuned. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's get straight into the first one. Let's take a look. So one of the first cool things we tried to move with the terrain moving glitch was the cool fog on the water in one of the Halloween stages during the Halloween updates. And well, we tried this out not knowing if it actually worked, but it ended up actually working, and it looked really cool, with the final result looking like this, where you could literally have like fog water on your plots, which looked super sick. Very cool particle to have. There was only one problem though, is that the water tried to eliminate us, but we've just built right below it, and we had this cool like moving floor, which was super sick. We even took the giant cauldron from the cauldron stage and took it piece by piece and moved it to our plots, and ended up with the entire cauldron on our build plot, which was absolutely insane. And this was the final product right here. Oh my goodness. All right, so for this next one, we thought, okay, there's the farm stage, and it also rains inside of that stage. So we're thinking, can we actually take the cloud? We ended up able to actually take the rain, which you guys can see the rain particles on my screen here, but we wanted the actual cloud. We wanted it to be official. We wanted it to look good. So that's exactly what we did next. We went inside of the stage, grabbed the cloud with the harpoon, did the routine glitch, we brought it over to our plots, and this is what happened. We brought the entire cloud into our plot. And there was also one other thing with this. You were able to get the lightning in the previous stage, but in the revamped version, you're not able to. We even got the last final cloud right here, which ended up covering the entire plots, which looked super awesome because it was like our own weather inside a Build-A-Boat. It was absolutely insane. And probably my favorite part about that stage was actually moving the tornado. Yes, you guys heard that right. We were able to move the actual tornado to our plots, and I don't actually know if this dealt any damage or not, but it was still super awesome to see this. And as soon as someone actually walked through the stage, the tornado actually worked and started to move around our plot, which was just so insane. And if you're wondering if you can actually move stage rocks and other obstacles to your plots, you can. You literally can. It might not work on all of them, but some of them you're able to. So we just took the normal stage rock obstacle to our plots, which you guys can see right here. And if you actually go up to it, it does end up breaking, and I believe it also deals damage as well. And if you're wondering if it respawns, well, the answer is yes, but it takes a little bit to respawn, but it does respawn back to your plot, so you can have like an infinite regenerating stage obstacle. And then that got us thinking even more. So we went into the lighthouse stage, which has even bigger obstacles, to see if we could move those, because these ones are like 3 times as big. We might as well try to move that one if we're moving everything else. And well, as you guys can see right here, that also gets moved as well, and it deals so much damage. So yeah, you can move that as well. I don't know if it still works, but yeah, you can have that giant boulder on your plot, which is just absolutely insane. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we thought it was a good idea that we should try to move the alligators, which took quite some time to do, but we ended up getting pretty lucky, and we were able to move the alligators to our plot. After multiple attempts of missing harpoons, dying multiple times, we finally secured one. And if you're wondering if it actually works, well, as you guys can see right here, yes, it does. We got it to our plot, and it actually does damage to the build. So you could literally feed the alligator blocks, and it would deal damage to anything in its path, which was honestly super fun to mess around with. So yeah, the stage obstacles, some of them can deal damage, some of them won't. It just really depends on what you're moving, but it's really fun to mess around with this. Another cool thing you can do with the terrain moving glitch is actually move some of the spawn points as well, which got me thinking, like, wait a second, can I actually move all the spawn points into one portal, and then have that portal spawn inside of a stage or inside of like an AFK grinder, so that way I don't really need a spawn catcher, because I just, you know, spawn inside the portal. So yeah, I tested the theory, and it turns out after setting up all these spawn points, I basically cleared the team of all the spawn points, and now that I had all the spawn points moved, I put one portal underneath it, and I flew one portal over to the first stage, so that way whenever I spawn in, that I would just just fall inside of the stage, and then I just go in this infinite loop of just getting gold and gold and gold. And as you guys can see right here, I respawn, and I instantly spawn right back inside of the stage because I'm getting put right here on this portal. So you can actually make gold with this as well, but is it really profitable? There's definitely way better, more profitable gold grinders out there, but I wanted to test if it works, and indeed it actually does. On top of that, we were also able to go inside of the castle stage and bring the noobs over to our plot right here, where these noob knights try to battle you. We're thinking, wait a second, can we just teleport one of these to our plot? And well, the answer to that is yes. As you guys can see right here, they can get teleported to your plot, and they just run at you and try to eliminate you. But yeah, you technically can bring them back to your plot, which was super hilarious. And yes, they actually deal damage. Another cool one was bringing the lighthouse light to the stage. Yes, you guys heard that right. Like literally this giant beam from the lighthouse stage, we took the glass part and then the actual like light bulb itself, and this is what it looked like. Probably the biggest beam of light that I've ever seen in Build-A-Boat ever. You can also glitch into different parts of stages. You can glitch to the terrain. I mean, the terrain moving glitch could do a lot, but I also want to know, can we actually sneak inside of the clock tower secret when it's actually not the top of every hour? All right, so I'm gonna go over to the clock tower stage and test this out because I'm actually very, very curious, because usually the secret door opens up at the top of every hour. Like if you play at noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., whatever time you play on, at the top of every hour the door opens up. So if I glitch my camera through here, you guys can see that there's the room. I can kind of see the lever right there if I glitch my camera enough. But let's actually remove the wall and see if we can remove or click on the lever early and release the water. So here we go. Let's go like that. Okay, the wall's removed. I see the switch. All right, here we go. Does this actually work? There's no way this actually works, right? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and clicking on it, and nothing. So yeah, the lever only activates when it's the top of every hour, but still, you can get back behind here, and it is a pretty good hiding spot. Nobody would ever find you right here. I also want to try one more thing. I want to try to remove the secret waterfall with the secret behind it. That's like right there in front of the stages. So I want to try that one as well and see if that's possible to move. So let's just quickly set up this glitch once again. Keep in mind, guys, that there's many ways to do the terrain moving glitch in Build-A-Boats. This is just one of them. All right, so let's grab this, and we're gonna go like that. Perfect. And then I just need to get myself a plane to fly me over. All right, let's activate this and let's give it a go. Let's see if we can actually move it. All right, so I'm gonna go like this, jump out of here. All right, here's the waterfall. Let's see if we can move it. All right, here we go. Let's go like this and press 8 on our keyboard, and oh my goodness, guys. Okay, so now there's this little hatch in here. Wonder if we can move that as well. Oh gosh, let's see if we can maybe move the secret room. All right, I'm inside of here. Let's go like this. Let's try to move it, and oh no, I activated it. Oh no, it spawned right here. Okay, so unfortunately it doesn't spawn in. What about this? Will this work? All right, so we just removed this door. I wonder what it'll look like now. All right, let's go like this, put in the secret book code, and then oh, it teleports back over. Wait, that's weird. Okay, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas of things you want me to move inside of Build-A-Boat, let me know down below inside the comment section any ideas you have that you want me to use the terrain moving glitch on. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Peace out and goodbye.